Good afternoon, friends. Today we are going to learn Standard 12th subject English, first chapter, An Astrologer's Day. About the author, R.K. Narayan was one of the best known novelists among English writers. He wrote 14 novels. He created the imaginary town of Malgudi. His stories are characterized by a simple style and subtle humor. His novel, The Guide, won the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1961. It was most prestigious literary honor in India. His writing is distinguished by humor, irony, and unique Indianness of simplicity. He portrays the peculiarities of human relationship and the ironies of Indian daily life. So there are three characters in the story. First, first one is astrologer, second one is Guru Nayak, and third one is astrologer's wife. So, summary of the story. R.K. Narayan described how a fake astrologer carried on his business. He sat under a tamarind tree on a path running through the town hall park. It was a crowded market street. People were always moving up and down this narrow road. The astrologer wore a saffron colored turban around his head. His forehead was painted with ash. His eyes gleamed. People were attracted to him as bees were attracted to the flowers. Though he had no knowledge of stars in astrology, he said things which pleased his customer. It was a matter of study and practice. The astrologer's guesswork was so perfect that he astonished his customers. He charged 3 pies per question. He never opened his mouth before the client had spoken for 10 minutes. He got clues from what the customer spoke. Then he advised him and answered his question with confidence. He took care not to demoralize or to discourage his innocent customers. He would say to someone that he was not getting the fullest result for his efforts. Sometimes he blamed not the man but the circumstances. He would say that your troubles are due to your nature. Really, it was an honest man's labor. Guru Nayak meeting with the astrologer is a very important incident in the story. It gives surprising twist to the story. When Guru Nayak stood before the astrologer, it was time to go home. Guru Nayak looked worried, but he spoke ruthlessly. He challenged the astrologer to tell something worthwhile. After a little argument, he was ready to pay 8 annas for one convincing answer. He sat there sucking his cherot. He looked ruthless. The astrologer saw his face by the matchlight and felt uncomfortable. He did not want to speak with him. He withdrew the challenge. But Guru Nayak thrust his palm in the astrologer's face. He asked him to proceed. He was ready to give him 1 rupee for one satisfactory answer. Astrologer told Guru Nayak that he was left for dead. Guru Nayak said he was right. Then the astrologer told him that once a knife had passed through him, he was pushed into a well nearby in the field. Guru Nayak asked where he would get the man who had tried to kill him. He would avenge. The astrologer told him that the man died 4 months ago. The astrologer advised him to forget all about his enemy and go back to home. He told him that if he traveled southward, there was a great danger to his life. Guru Nanak regretted that his enemy escaped from his hand. The astrologer told that the man was crushed under a lorry. Guru Nanak looked gratified. Here, the irony is that the man whom Guru Nanak wanted to kill was astrologer himself. He could not recognize him. The darkness of the night came to the astrologer's rescue. On the contrary, the astrologers recognized him and told him his past. The astrologer returned home. He told his wife whatever happened with him. At the same time, a great load was gone from him. He had always regretted his deeds of killing Guru Nanak. Seeing Guru Nanak alive is felt relieved. So now I am going to tell you the summary of this lesson in Marathi. आर के नारायण इंग्रजीत लिहिणारे एक प्रख्यात भारतीय लेखक आहेत. मालगुडी डेज हे त्यांचे प्रसिद्ध पुस्तक आणि त्यावर निघालेली दूरदर्शन मालिका आपल्या सर्वांना परिचित आहे. या मालिकेमध्ये खुसखुशीत विनोद, सोपी सुलभ भाषा, प्रसंगी अत्यंत धारदार शब्दप्रयोग व कथानकातील नाट्यमयता ही त्यांची काही विशेष अशी वैशिष्ट्ये आहेत. प्रस्तुत कथेमध्ये त्यांनी एका तोतया ज्योतिषी सादर केलेला आहे आणि हा ज्योतिषी खेड्यात राहणारा शेतकरी कुटुंबात जन्मलेला आहे. काही अपरिहार्य कारणास्तव तो घर सोडतो व ज्योतिषी बनतो. त्याला ग्रहताऱ्याबद्दल कोणत्याही प्रकारचं ज्ञान नाही. त्याला इतरांचे तर सोडा, स्वतःचेही भविष्य सांगता येणार नाही. पण प्रयत्नांनी यश मिळतेच. केवळ सरावाने तो एक ज्योतिषाप्रमाणे कुणाचेही भविष्य सांगतो. त्याचे ग्राहक फार खुश. कोणत्याही ग्राहकाला 10 मिनिटे बोलू देणे हा त्याचा नियम. त्या बोलण्यातूनच त्याला असे काही मुद्दे मिळायचे की त्याच्या आधारे अचूक भविष्य सांगणे शक्य असायचे. आपल्या ग्राहकाला नाउमेद करणे, घाबरविणे, निराश करणे हे तो पूर्णतः टाळत असे. एखादा दोष सांगितला तरी तो म्हणायचा, स्वभावाला औषध नाही, चालायचंच. मुद्दाम बोलणे व चांगले बोलणे ही त्याची कला होती. जसे जमेल तसे पण प्रामाणिकपणे तो आपले काम करायचा. त्यामुळे त्याच्याजवळ लोकांची गर्दी असायची. तो सर्वांचे समाधान करू शकत असे. कोणी आव्हान दिले तरी तो डगमगत नसे. एकदा दुकान बंद करून घरी जाण्याच्या तयारीत असताना एक ग्राहकाला एका समाधानकारक उत्तरासाठी 8 आणे देण्याचे त्याने कबूल केले. चिरूट ओढत तो खाली बसला. आगगाडीच्या प्रकाशामध्ये ज्योतिषाने त्याचा चेहरा पाहिला आणि त्याची घाबरगुंडीच उडाली. तो घरी जाण्यास निघाला. ग्राहकाने त्याला एक ठोसा लगावला व 1 रुपया दराने उत्तरे देण्यास सांगितले. त्याचा प्रश्न होता, मी माझ्या कार्यात यशस्वी होईल काय? ज्योतिषाने सांगितले की तो मरता मरता वाचला. त्याच्यावर एकदा शत्रूने चाकूने हल्ला केला. रामपुरी चाकू आरपार घुसविला व त्याला शेतातील विहिरीमध्ये ढकलून दिले. पण ज्याने हल्ला केला तो 4 महिन्यापूर्वीच लॉरीखाली चेंगरून मरण पावला. गुरु नायकने आता त्याचा शोध घेणे थांबवावे. त्याने घरी परत जावे, अन्यथा दुसरे संकट ओढवेल. गुरु नायकला ते पटले. त्याचा शत्रू मरण पावल्यामुळे त्याला समाधान वाटले. त्याने ज्योतिषाचे आभार मानले आणि जवळची सर्व नाणी त्या ज्योतिषाला त्याने देऊन टाकली. ज्योतिषी घरी पोचतो. थोडे जास्त पैसे मिळाले म्हणून त्याची पत्नी फार खुश होते. 4 पाईवर बसून दोघे गप्पा करतात. ज्योतिषी आपल्या पत्नीला सांगतो की त्याच्या डोक्यावरील एक ओझं आज उतरलं. तरुणपणी दारूच्या नशेमध्ये भांडण झाल्यामुळे त्याने गुरु नायकावर प्राणघातक हल्ला केला होता. त्यामुळेच त्याने घर सोडले होते व ज्योतिषीचा व्यवसाय स्वीकारला होता. मात्र त्याला सतत वाईट वाटायचे की आपण एक खुनी आहोत. आपल्या हातून कोणाचा तरी खून झालेला आहे. आज त्याला समजले की गुरु नायक जिवंत आहे. देवाने त्याला एका पापापासून वाचविले. तो समाधानाने झोपी गेला. आपल्या जीवनात असेही घडलं हे तो स्वतः ज्योतिषी असून देखील समजू शकला नाही. शेवटी तो एक तोतया ज्योतिषी होता ना. थँक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस video. So assignment of the day. So dear student, I have given here one assignment to you and you have to solve the question and answer from this passage. So in the next video I will take the another activity for you. Thanks for watching it.